Uncle Bobby.
Archibald. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Big shout outs to Keisha Passmore, Keisha Cautious, over there at Air Hustling Entertainment, doing her thing as she always does, giving artist exposure from the area. She doesn't think she's a legend, and she's definitely a legend in Northwest Indiana, at least in the minimum for everything that she does. Is her and Lady C putting on all these shows, doing all this leg work for y'all to be able to do what y'all need to do. Y'all better show y'all respect and regard. And every single time y'all put something out, make sure y'all give respect to Air Hustling and give her just due.
Yes, let's round of applause for her too.
Give Keisha Cautious her flowers, because you want to give people their flowers before they're gone too soon.
How you doing today? It's weird because we're actually in the studio doing the show together, but we're on different cameras. So if you see me look over to look at them, it's
really, really hard trying to be in studio and not go like this. Like, which, I want to keep the image up that I really don't fuck with Uncle Bobby and that I'm at home in my cave. But it's better equipment here.
Hey, Villain Radio.
But we were speaking about giving people their flowers before they're gone. We had a tragic loss, and not just the nerd community. So angelic. And not just the nerd community, but also in the community in general, man. We lost Mr. Chadwick Boseman. Most people, look, my grandmother introduced me to Jackie Robinson. Like, I knew who he was. I never knew what all he went through. That was the last movie I watched with my grandmother before she passed, was 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Chadwick Boseman is very influential, I'm guessing, in my life, like growing up, especially connecting myself with a lot of stuff to my grandparents, all the different, roles that he plays, significant roles for Black culture. Biggest, I'm guessing, would be Black Panther.
Yeah, it definitely have to be.
Okay. So how do we feel about Mr. Boseman, I guess, as a person? Learning that for 4 years he fought through stage 3 colon cancer in order to make sure that he was giving back to the culture.
Everything he did, like what everybody knows him for, he did why he either had stage 3 or stage 4 cancer. Crazy. It's insane.
So it's like he didn't tell Disney. He didn't tell anybody. He kept everything very, very private. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard to do too nowadays.
And what he was doing. So I mean, man. And then I think about that All of the Stars. Is that the name of the song that SZA and Kendrick did?
Yes.
That song has such a different meaning to me now than what it did before.
Yeah, correct. It's different ballgame.
I've had people say that, and this is where we're gonna get into the bullshit. We shouldn't be championing him. We should be championing people like Kyle Rittenhouse, because those are real patriots that deserve to be. It sounds so much better over here. Those are patriots that deserve to be cheered. Chadwick Boseman, seeing that the man that he is, should make you change your life, because there's nothing that you're going through that can even cancer, stage 3 colon cancer, multiple surgeries, found out he had stage 4 and still did another movie that's coming to Netflix.
A whole another movie. And it's fucked up because on Jackie Robinson Day, which they postponed till earlier this week or last week, he did that video message, and in that video message he looked sick. Everybody was like, everybody online was like, oh, is he a crackhead or what have you, or he's really going to get into the next role or whatever he's doing next. But no, he's literally dying of fucking colon cancer.
But that's how good of an actor he is, though. It's like you expect him to be so good at what he does that when you saw that, he was just method acting like somewhat of what Christian Bale does. Remember all the way Christian Bale, what was that, The Machinist?
Yeah, The Machinist. Yo, bro, oh my God. That's commitment to a role. Like that motherfucker, he looks bad. Like I've watched that movie a couple times, and each time I watch it, I'm like, it's like
CGI skinny doesn't look good. Like you could put on a fat suit.
Yes.
And look fat. We've seen that Big Mama's House, any Medea movie, any Eddie Murphy movie where, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Professor, all up. Yeah.
You can put on a fat. It's really hard to drop weight and look thin. And Christian Bale, and when you saw Chadwick do that, you just thought, man, I don't know what role he's finna play.
Shit, 50 Cent did that shit too.
Yeah. I don't know what role he's, but he's finna kill it. Nah, man. That was real life struggles. So we're not gonna stay on the sad stuff too long. We might actually debate what we think Disney is going to do, because this has to kill what they got planned.
Yeah, you would rather imagine. Me and El Brown touched on it briefly yesterday on the Danger Zone, but we didn't get in depth to it like me and you can.
Facts, because El Brown is like anime head, not like comic book head. He'll talk to you all day about a manga, but the minute you mention a comic book, he's like,
I wouldn't go that far, but
he's the golden age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's pre. You know what I'm saying?
Pre all the weird shit.
Yeah, before they started doing all the shit. But nah, man, you would have to think. But before we get this should motivate you to do anything. I don't care who you is. And for these artists out here in the Midwest who are steadily saying that something's holding them back, they don't have enough money. There's no money, nobody backing them. There's no support from fan base. Shut the fuck up. All of y'all, shut the fuck up. This man has stage 3 colon cancer, being what is the representative of black greatness right now. It's only like 2 actors solidified as like the black actor right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's him and David Washington right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who are taking things to the next level. And then when you find out everything that Denzel did for Chadwick, you know, sponsoring him to go to school, like he was meant to be great, and he ended up being great, because you can rival some of the stuff he did with some of the not. And I'm gonna get like every woman over the age of 31 is gonna kill me right now. But his roles rival some of the best work that Denzel did. Not saying it was better. You know what I'm saying? Because Denzel is amazing in the roles he plays, but Chadwick, in the short time, because remember, it took him a minute to get to where he's at. In the short time he's been there, rivals the shit that Denzel was doing. Denzel said it himself. So I don't care what any of y'all motherfuckers are doing complaining about. Y'all have no reason to fucking complain no more. This ain't even my unpopular opinion. This is the fucking opinion. Get your ass up and get shit done just like he did, because he came from nothing. He fought through this disease to make sure that kids who were terminal themselves, you know what I'm saying, met their end easy. And did it without fucking throwing his illness out there, clamoring, oh my God, we have to find a cure for colon cancer. Nah, he just made them kids feel good, never let anybody know he was hurting, and still gave you what he's gonna give you. So all y'all motherfuckers talking about my baby mama drama, you know what I'm saying? I got 18 kids. I ain't got no beats.
Shit.
I can't get no shows. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
There's no reason. And especially if you're a black man, black artist, black woman, there's no reason for y'all to do this when this man was out here doing this. And the funny thing is it's probably a lot of other of our idols that are out there that struggle with shit, don't say shit, and go through the same, you know what I'm saying, shit, and don't say nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's harder to do nowadays, because there's everything everywhere, media everywhere. You know,
we didn't even know this motherfucker was married.
No, they got married right before he died.
That's love, man.
Yeah, it was right before he died.
That's love, and she's gonna be there to take. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucking love. They together for a minute though.
Yeah, yes, they were.
They was together for a minute.
Long time.
But I mean, do you feel like this should motivate people out here to get shit done? Like they can't have any complaints.
It should. Is it going to? No.
Y'all can't complain. Y'all can't unless y'all motherfuckers is some KKK fuckers hang y'all from a tree. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all can't do nothing, man. Like straight up. I don't want to hear shit. I want to see every artist supporting everybody else out here. Let's just fucking do this. But fuck that, because we don't like half of y'all motherfuckers anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
You sound a lot like me tonight.
I think being next to you is rubbing off.
You sound an awful lot like me today. What the fuck's going on?
So The Rock's entire family has the coronavirus.
Oh shit.
Segway.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson went on Instagram about 3 hours ago and announced to everybody that his 2 young daughters, himself and his wife, all have tested positive for COVID-19. If somebody's going to get it, it's going to be him because he's everywhere.
Yeah. Definitely. All these images I'm looking popping up, Rock rocking COVID-19. Just all this shit. All I wanted was the fucking the article about the shit, and everything else is fucking popping up. Like all these fucking, they're already making memes about him.
Oh yeah, they're down that shit real quick. Like, why aren't they going to be making memes real quick? What else do they have to do?
But what does this say about COVID-19 being fake? Like doesn't this change everything that's going on with somebody in this position, entire family ending up with this, and how serious we really need to take this shit like we've been told?
Yeah, I mean, conspiracy theorists are going to eat it up, but it's like people with common sense are like, okay, yeah, it's The Rock's everywhere, and I could see him bringing it home.
Yeah. My wife, Lauren, as well as my 2 baby girls and myself, we've all tested positive for COVID-19. He posted an 11-minute video to his Instagram. I could tell you it has been one of the most challenging and difficult things we have ever had to endure. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. Somebody, look at my hand. Breaking the fourth wall. No, I'm going to tell you something like this. If it's somebody like him and his wife is in pristine shape, he's a great physical specimen. If this motherfucker, because they tell you, if you're in great shape, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you'll still get it, but they're saying you don't got nothing to worry about in regards to how you feel with it.
Yeah, you're normally a fat fuck, and you have some other underlying condition, and that's when you're gonna have problems. If this shit kicks The Rock's ass,
yeah,
y'all need to start wearing masks in fucking public. So I'm very curious if he's gonna document his fight similar to like who was that did it? Fucking Forrest Gump.
Okay, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, similar to what Tom Hanks did. But the shit's real out here, man. Like, definitely. We got kids getting shot in Maryville.
Hey, I'm in a new strip club now. And the chick in the back is real good, like she's just chilling.
Yeah, that wasn't a good segue. I talked about a 10-year-old girl getting shot in Maryville. Oh. And talk about being in a strip club. And then you hit an air horn.
Anyway, yeah.
It's not good out here in these streets, man, that we still doing this. I'm going to tell y'all right now. It ain't snitching if somebody comes forward about who shot that little girl. It's not snitching if for shit like that. Snitching has a different terminology.
Go to jail, bro.
Yeah.
As me and El Brown would say. Go to jail, bro.
You need to go to jail, bro. That's crazy.
Go to jail.
But
Go to jail.
What do you have going on, Uncle Bobby?
Nothing. I don't do anything. No, it's just work, man. You know how it is. Villain Radio, come get your. I guess we could do a commercial.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Rob Villain for Villain Radio Studios, located in lovely Highland, Indiana, just off 8094. Two studios, Studio A and Studio B. Come check us out. RobVillain.com. Hit us up to text the hotline 219-702-6028. That's 219-702-6028. We're doing a show from our lovely podcast studio. I'm not really at a strip club, just in case you thought I was, because this lovely dancer behind me would be really good at her job because she's going to be laying in that position for the remainder of the show. Anyway, come do a podcast here. Podcast is the shit, man. You know you got something you want to talk about, and there's probably somebody that wants to listen to it because people like listening to weird shit.
Definitely. Hey, bro. I know you researched this. I wanted to ask you about this the other day because I didn't catch all of Danger Zone, and I know y'all probably touched on this, but I was pretty interested in the particulars on what's going on because I haven't been able to find the articles that I wanted to find.
Okay, how can I help you?
What's up with the cops trying to get? Is that Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend?
He was. I believe he was the guy who was in there.
In the apartment with her, right?
I believe so.
And they were trying to get him to say that she was part of a
organized crime syndicate.
Yeah.
They didn't even use gang or it's an organized crime syndicate. Like, what fucking year is this?
What is the purpose of that?
Trying to discredit her because I guess her name was in the warrant for somebody that the guy they were looking for. She knew who he was. So he might be at her house, hence the no-knock warrant. Well, the thing is, they had already had this gentleman in custody. He was already in custody. So it's been 173 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered in her bedroom as she was chilling. Well, now they're saying she might not have been in bed. But I gotta wait till everything's released and I could read through all the court documents and all that shit.
Now they're saying she wasn't in bed.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. But they're offering old dude immunity to say that she was part of organized crime syndicate. So
and Donald Trump said Kyle Rittenhouse was just defending himself.
Yes.
Yeah, all this bullshit. All that's fucking bullshit.
No. You don't. No.
It's not bullshit.
No, it's bullshit. That no isn't like no. That's not.
No, I actually thought you had a point to argue against.
No. That kid is all fucked up. That is it. I'm surprised he has. Well, the reason he probably hasn't shot up a school is because he dropped out after 9th grade.
So he just beats on girls.
Yes, as we've seen in that video circulating, because he's such. Somebody told me if they were jumping somebody, blah blah, whatever, I would have beat him up too. I was like, who were they jumping? Because I seen everybody just beating up that one lady.
Yeah, they was just jumping on one girl, and that's why you see from certain video angles, like you see real men. Well, they not even real men, but they did the right thing. Hopped out the car and started beating his ass.
Yes,
for putting his hands on a woman.
It's just
if you have to fight a woman, and this might be an unpopular opinion, if you have to fight a fucking woman, you don't need to be in that situation to start off with, bro. If you pissed her off to the fact that she got to put her hands on you.
In the video, to me, it looked like they were ganging up on her. So I don't know what led up to that thing. But first of all, why you ain't see? That's why he's in the situation he's in right now, because he don't mind his fucking business.
Well, it's not self-defense if you shoot somebody in the back.
No, it's not.
You can't claim self-defense when you already are doing something illegal. So when you're illegally in possession of a rifle, that nullifies your self-defense because you're not supposed to have the rifle in the first place.
I don't think he's gonna do very much time, if anything, for it, because it takes one racist white person. Even
if he was to do time, Trump will get him out. He's a hero.
Yeah, he'll get pardoned.
Shit makes no fucking sense.
But I'd still rather him get convicted and then have Trump pardon him because everybody knows, we know he was convicted. They got this one right.
But then there's the dude. Who was it? He stole a book bag and got fucking like life in prison or some shit like that.
Yeah, what was his name? Fuck, I was just reading up about it yesterday, but we didn't even touch on it yesterday.
Yeah, and killed himself in jail.
Yeah,
and he wasn't even the one who stole the bag.
No, not at all. It happens all the time, all the time. It's yeah, man. Yeah.
The United States is just as fucking racist as the WWE.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. If you really want to know what's going on in the world and understand what's going on in the world, be a wrestling fan. Watch how Vince McMahon treats black people. The Rock
always treated black people.
The Dwayne The Rock Johnson went from being the son of Rocky Johnson to the grandson of Peter Maivia.
Yeah, High Chief
Peter Maivia.
Yes,
he wasn't even Rocky Johnson's son anymore because it was easier to say that a Samoan was the head person in wrestling rather than saying it was a black man.
Correct.
It makes no fucking sense at all, man. No fucking sense at all.
Makes perfect sense. Vince McMahon's fucking
and everything. And that's why I hope The Rock takes the fucking XFL and actually makes a success of it, because the Rock will say that yes, a black man did that. Something that Vince McMahon failed at twice.
It's I think he has a better chance than Vince McMahon and his partners did anyway.
Oh,
that's just me.
Dwayne Johnson ex-wife ain't no joke.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
She's her brother either. So
yeah,
they're the two people who actually run his company.
Yeah, Miss Garcia, and that's what most of y'all motherfuckers who got divorced which should have been at, because the woman you have a kid with is very, very fucking important, and that's why he is winning, because his divorce ended on mutual grounds, and he gave her a way to put money in her pocket.
Yes.
So that she wouldn't be in his pocket.
Yeah. I mean, she got a nice chunk of change.
But still, what she's doing now is earning her more than, her just sitting collecting money from him. Okay. They're out there getting money together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's pretty cool. I saw you just pull something up about a vaccine, bro.
Oh, I'm just scrolling through
all the bullshit news.
Yeah.
Bullshit news.
Yeah.
I press buttons and it don't work.
Oh shit. That's a long ass toilet flush.
Yeah. Hey guys, we got a lot of things that's gonna be going on in Villa Radio Studios. We got a video game tournament coming up soon. That'll be broadcast live.
We'll be what are the basic details on that?
It's going to be something really interesting. It's going to be 2 team captains.
Okay.
Choosing teams at random from the people that are around, because we do have some people that do play video games and some that don't. We got some that, like you, play 2K and nothing else. But we're going to have a board.
I played GTA 5 online.
Yeah, but you can't really have a competition in GTA 5 online unless you do something like who's going to beat the fuck. Nobody's going to sit there to see who's going to beat the fucking heist fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit like that. We're going to have a board. We're going to write a bunch of games on it, right? We got to figure out what we're going to put up as like a prize.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do something where we do something shameful. Like the losing team has to dye their hair like MGK. Some shit like that.
Oh shit. Yeah, but we'll have a flyer out for that soon, and then we'll be taking, basically, we'll see who's gonna jump on board. Yeah,
definitely. Be random games for random people, so it might land on some fucking My Little Pony shit for me, and I get fucking washed by. I'm trying to think of a female who's going to participate. Shit. I might get washed by just one's wife or some shit like that. And some shit. It's going to be we're just trying to bring y'all a bunch of different types of content.
Yeah, tentative date is October 17th. We also have doing all types of crazy shit. I should have the flyer for it.
There's
Probably
there's a flyer for something I haven't seen.
you've seen it. I don't have it up on here. It might not even be in my computer.
You talking about the hip hop baby thing at the Voodoo
No.
Lounge?
That is whatchamacallit though. When is that?
Oh, by the way, fuck outfit.
What? Ooh, that is
Fuck
that is not
outfit.
cool.
Oh, mob in general, and fuck y'all amazing vacation work thing that y'all had in fucking California.
That's fucked up. Friday night.
I was very jealous.
Friday night hip hop baby showcase, Voodoo Lounge, 10 to 3, hosted by me. Special live performances by some people that are special
I would not be there. I'm sorry.
because he's not special.
No.
So,
I got shit to do. We got other business
that's
we're making.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, they don't need me. They got Uncle Bobby.
Cheryl got a song.
Song sucks.
Single and a video. I almost said single sucks automatically. Shit.
No, check out that Holy Water. It's actually the song itself is actually really dope.
It's called Holy Water.
Holy Water.
Yeah, you sounded just like him. Oh shit. Fuck my life. We're about to start releasing a bunch of shit. A bunch of music that we've been putting out this whole time. We've been recording and putting together over the pandemic and even before then. For a little while longer. Bug, Hello Gang Bug.
Yeah, and fuck G Scott and his fucking 30 million songs he's finna put out.
Motherfucker Hollow Gang Bug gonna dropping his full length album, Here's the Life. Coming soon.
A Bug's Life? you couldn't use that one because of copyright, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can't do that. So Here's the Life will be dropping the single appropriately titled Here's the Life really soon, like really, really soon. The video will be coming out soon afterwards. Then we will be moving on to new material from G Scott. Starting off with Airplane Mode 2, the single and the video to that. And then all man, he got all types of shit. Everybody probably gonna get tired of him. Because there's like I haven't got a word for it. There's so much. There's just like music upon music upon music.
Oh, look.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
What's up, Yosh?
We will be I'm gonna throw that Bug advertisement real quick.
Go right ahead, sir. Ooh.
Here's the Life, new studio album, Hollow Gang Bug.
I'm snitching. The picture's right there. Go get them. Give me my reward.
Your reward is nothing. Slow, painful death.
So, question.
Answer.
I know this is backtracking.
Okay. We may be able to go ahead backtrack.
I think I got a contact high.
That I don't know what you're talking about. This is CBD flower that I'm smoking for my ailments.
I once smoked a flower for ailments, but then I found out that flower was attached to another dude, and he tried to get me jumped.
What the fuck?
But I digress.
Whatever. Sometimes he says shit that kind of worries me.
What are they gonna do with the role of the Black Panther is a mantle. I think we both agree that King T'Challa should be done. They shouldn't recast T'Challa.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay. But where do they go from here? Because I have something that might actually be cool, and I think it caters to a little bit of everybody.
Well, the ball's in Marvel's court because they could go so many different ways with it. Ever since the snap,
But the snap, but the
Brought
whole
him back.
no, the snap, you can't bring anybody back that was dead previously before the snap. If they died before the snap, you can't bring them back.
Oh, okay.
That's how that goes. So everybody that's crying for Killmonger, you're possibly not going to get that.
You could bring him back. You could bring him back with Soul Stone, but they've been destroyed.
Well, he died before the soul, you know what I'm saying, for the Soul Stone.
Yeah,
So if his soul passed on, which he seemed like he was at peace with his situation, because he went out how he wanted to go out. You know, he chose the way he went out.
Okay.
So I don't think he would come back. And it had to be a hell of a script to get Michael B. Jordan come back after everything he went through after that.
There's just so much shit that he could be doing.
Yeah. So but check this out. Everybody listen. Tell me what you think about this, all right? Like honest. Tell me what you think about this. Okay. We all know that Shuri in the comics has taken up the mantle on Black Panther.
Yes.
I don't want it to be that easy because that's the easy route to go to.
Yes.
Just make Shuri Black Panther. She hasn't earned it. Right? Make her earn it. You know that they're gonna have to have a challenge because she'll be next in line.
Well, who else is next in line? It'd be her and who else?
It's her. She'll be next in line for the throne.
Okay.
But if they actually let women sit on the throne, because in their history, Shuri, we know it because of the comics, but we're talking about just ending it as what Marvel had going on. There hasn't been a queen. It's kings. You have M'Baku there who could challenge anyone for full rights to the throne. Would be an interesting way to take it. But my thing is if they want to go the Shuri route and give her the throne, I got an idea. When they ask if there's anybody to challenge, you get the whole thing again. M'Baku coming out, because that was one of the coolest fucking scenes in the movie. It's him people coming out chanting. You know what I'm saying? Have him say no, we're not challenging today, right? But then from out that cave, before you see you have a black-haired, dark-skinned woman walk out, right? Who challenges. They ask her name, and she says, Aurora. You have no idea who that is, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay. She challenges Shuri and beats Shuri. Right? And assumes the throne because her people have been poor. Wherever the fuck she's from, you know what I'm saying? Her people have been poor. They've been left out, misfortune, and she wants, you know what I'm saying, to bring them to prominence. A similar story like you have with Killmonger, except not as deadly because she's actually trying to do good, but she's only worried about her people. Okay. And then Shuri has to, you know what I'm saying, prove herself in order to take the throne back by the end of the movie. But what you find out is, and I don't know if you want to make the transition that quick, Aurora Monroe is the birth name of Storm.
Ooh. Well.
It'd be and you could have in that movie her powers manifest, because you don't have to use a grown Storm. You could use a younger Storm, because she did meet T'Challa when she was younger, before her power, you know what I'm saying, before her powers manifested. You can have her powers manifest there. You can use her to introduce mutants, you know what I'm saying, and actually put a character, instead of always having fucking Wolverine and having the whole team of X-Men, you could follow that and sooner or later have Xavier come and find her and take her away from there.
Yeah, that's a big question. How is the X-Men going to be integrated into the universe now that they have them?
Well, that's my thing. I think you have them integrated in the background the same way you had the Avengers put together in the background, movie by movie.
So they're just merged and then they're there.
Not necessarily there, but you see them being put together, and they're not going to be a good team at first. But you don't have them. Jesus Christ, don't. You can tell he's not listening to a fucking word we're saying. But it would be interesting to me, well, from that aspect, because you could have Storm join the team later, and it could be a thing where the X-Men are getting put together somewhere else, or you don't even know. But you could drop a hint, bring the Fantastic Four in first, have them drop hints that this guy Charles Xavier is doing something. You can have Charles moving in the background, similar to what Nick Fury was doing.
Yeah, it all depends on how are they going to introduce them and tell origin stories, or are they already going to be the main team going to be together already?
I think the best way to do it would be to do origin stories for the
main ones.
No, like the secondary characters who came in later.
Because you got to think they're gonna want to do an origin story for Wolverine.
Fuck that. Wolverine should honestly not even be in the original team. He should come in later, like he came in later.
Yeah, but you think they're gonna wait that long to use that property though?
They should. They should after. They should wait. They should wait. They should do exactly like they did and use BNC list characters to build up a a roster like they did. Show us who the because that's the problem. You start getting Wolverine and you try to do the Phoenix shit and shit like that. You end up with too many people not getting shine. Think about a Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. You know what I'm saying? Think about a Nightcrawler, Colossus, and New Mutants. You know what I'm saying? His sister Magic that was just in that horrible fucking movie, New Mutants. They think about where they can go from there with that shit, man. That'd be amazing. So I don't think
the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, really. I don't think Disney's hurting, but for that what was hurting them is the level of star that Chadwick was. You need maybe that's where what's his name who got the Blade role. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody who has a similar, I guess, path of stardom as he did. David Washington might be that after this Tenet movie. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael B. Jordan is that, but I don't see him coming back a prominent role. So man, we'll see what happens. Nick Cannon is the Black Panther. I don't know. But let's get into the shit that people actually want to hear and talk about.
And what's that?
How soon is too soon to ask your girl for a threesome? Like what's the best way about going about that? How do first off, Mr. Uncle Bobby, you've been on this planet for a couple of years.
A couple, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the hot seat. Have you partaken in a threesome?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Multiple? No. One. Okay. How did this occur? Was it something you had to fight to get? Were you in a relationship with the person and brought another party in?
No, it was just somebody that we were I don't know what you would call it.
Fucking.
Yeah, basically. We were hanging out a lot, whatever. And then she went to school down the street. Okay. When I lived in Vegas, I lived right down the street from UNLV. So like in between classes or whatever, after class, instead of going home, she was like, come stay at night or whatever, We're kicking it for a couple months. And then we're at the house and we're all playing, man, I don't even know what we were playing. It might have been Madden.
That's a weird setup.
And it was a big ass the flat screens that when they went from projection to like flat screen, but it was still a big ass fucking thing,
Right.
So this was like 2004, 2005, around there. So, me and a couple of guys, we're there, we're playing, whatever, and old girl and her friend come, it's enough, it's whatever, they're done with school for the day, they come up. So they're like just like watching me, like waiting for me to like quit playing, we've been playing all day, and fucking you're all into it, and I'm not like really paying attention, because I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, she got a friend, so it's not like it's gonna be like whatever, like cool. I thought they were just coming, chill, and smoke, whatever. So anyway, she's like, gets a little attitude, be like, oh, we'll be in the room. I'm like, yeah, okay. And said they go in the room, and my boys are on the fucking love seat, just like looking at me. I'm sitting on the recliner playing, and two of my dudes are just looking at me like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, they want you to go in the room, and you're not even paying attention. I was like, what? I'm like oblivious to it, bro. Like I'm like, there's no fucking way. So I was like, all right, whatever, fucking throw the controller down and then go in the room. And that's exactly what it was.
Did you use a condom?
Yes. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. There you go.
Okay.
Anyway, so
shouldn't threesomes be mandatory in relationships?
Well, yeah, but
like
here,
before you get
see,
married?
I walk into the room, and it'd be a guy's dream, right? It's two college girls. I'm 23 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Two like 19-year-old. One was 19, and the other girl was 20. So you're like, oh shit! I got two college girls in my bed. One of them's already just laying there. With her pants off, little thong, laying there and shit. And it wasn't even a girl that I've been fucking around with. It was a girl she brought. Yeah. So anyway, so we did what we did, right? And let me tell you why it was my only threesome.
Too much work for you?
Bro, holy shit. It's a lot of fucking work.
It's not really that much work.
And it's like,
it's not that much work. That's when you got to bring the toys into it.
I thought it was over, right? I was like, I'm going to the bathroom. So the apartment I had a master bedroom, so I had a bathroom, attached to the room. So I walk in the bathroom, shut the door, fucking turn on the fucking sink, and I'm fucking like splashing my face with water. I'm looking in the mirror like, well, there you go. That was pretty cool. And then old girl I've been fucking around with comes in and fucking shuts the door and like, it's not over yet. And I'm just like,
wow.
Like every man would want to be in that situation. But at that point, I was like, bro, holy shit. So then we did what we did. We're in the shower, whatever. Get out the shower, go back into the bedroom. And old girl she brought was laying there like, what up? Bro. Let me tell you, for a 23-year-old, I was not in any type of shape,
man,
at all.
Let me know in the comments if you feel like Uncle Bobby's capping or not about this.
There ain't no capping whatsoever.
Let me know if y'all think he capping about this.
My nigga Big Tone was there. My boy Stevie was there. Puffy Cheeks. Call him Puffy Cheeks because he looked like the kid from the Sandlot, but not when he was in the Sandlot, but when he was in fucking the movie with Pauly Shore, Son-in-Law. Yeah, when Pauly Shore is squeezing his cheeks. So yeah,
that is a very underrated movie. Son-in-Law is a very underrated.
So anyway, yes, that was my threesome experience. While it was cool, I was not prepared for it. I'm probably better.
Do some push-ups, bro.
I'm better prepared for it now.
That's what old mom told me to do. Just do some push-ups.
What about you, sir?
Me? Threesome?
We don't got enough time for this. We'll be here all night. What we want to know about the threesomes with the women.
Fuck you.
See, exactly. Not the men, the women.
Do you count does it count if you don't penetrate both females? But both females are active in the situation.
Technically, I think probably that would be yes. All our viewers left. Like we got two.
Thanks for the two that are sticking around.
They're like, oh my god.
No, if you don't have to penetrate both, I don't know what qualifies as what's the qualification of a threesome, but if that's the case, yeah. I mean, I had one girl who was a straight lesbian, and then the other one was bisexual. And
hey, shout out to the lesbians.
Yeah, lesbians are very underrated.
The women lesbians, not the stud looking ones.
So studs aren't women? Is that what you're saying?
Well, technically, yeah, but I don't think they want to be.
But still. They still ovulate, right? Or are we getting to that whole weird don't put a label on me type thing?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let me get out of this real quick. I don't want nothing to do with that. But no, yeah, I guess it's been weird sexual situations I've been in. Strip Mortal Kombat. Have sex while doing whippets. And then see who passes out first.
Well, that's very dangerous.
It's fun though. Come before you pass out from the whippet. The whole new definition of Minute Man. Whole new definition. I won that game every time.
This is our weirdest episode ever.
You never did a whippet?
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I did a whippet one, bro.
That is the best 5-second high ever.
Crackheads will probably argue with you. Crackheads be like, "No, bro, you don't see nobody fucking sucking dick for a whippet."
So what you're telling me right now is Hollow Gang Bug will argue with me.
About what?
About whippet being the best 5-second high.
Oh, bro, you don't smoke crack.
DMX did. He sounds just like DMX.
But now I forgot what I was gonna say because you made me fucking.
It's the best high.
Anyway, so we were doing whippets and we had the whole nitrous tank.
Mm.
But we knew a guy who worked at Van Centis back in the day. Well, there's no more Van Centis, but it used to be a auto parts store like AutoZone, but like a mom and pop one out here in Northwest Indiana. And we knew a guy who worked there, so he filled the nitrous with, usually there's nitrous and a little bit of sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just straight nitrous. So we go, we get our balloons, and we just get all fucked up. And I'm sitting at the computer in my cousin's little office area at his house, which was like the dining room that they just had a desk in. But I'm sitting at the computer and doing a whipping, and fucking I pass out, head hits the fucking keyboard, fucking bunch of fucking characters because I was in a fucking AIM chat. That's how long ago this was. So it was, and I woke up not remember, like I was like, what the fuck? And everybody just laughing.
You don't remember shit.
Nope. And everybody just laughing at me. I'm like, what is everybody laughing at me for?
We would pass out, but then how like sometimes you wake up and you like it's almost like you sleepwalking, you just do some shit.
Yeah.
We fuck around and went pigeon bashing while doing whippets and didn't remember
shit.
Going pigeon bashing.
What the fuck? Like who even thinks like what kind of children were you? How old were you when you did this?
24.
Bro, what the fuck? Who would think what the fuck?
I was in Muncie.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was in Muncie. It was at a Ball State party. And I went down there with a couple of my roommates because they're from there. And one of the roommates, his family owns a farm. So they would
Shout out to Family Express, motherfucking chocolate chip waffle.
You're gonna fuck around and make me take one of those. Yeah, owns a farm. So, we go pigeon bashing and you feed the pigeons to the pigs. So
well.
I had a whole nother subject I was gonna go on, and now I forgot what it was. I think it was something pretty cool too.
It might have been, but you went to pigeon. That's some shit I've never heard of, bro. Like
pigeon bashing. You get a sharp stick, and you poke the pigeons, and then they'll fly out, but they can't fly right because you poked them, and then you take a tennis racket and you smack them as hard as you can with the tennis racket to see how far you can hit them.
Holy shit!
And then you take the carcass and you feed it to the pigs. That way, you're not wasting anything. And you're really not being cruel because they like to hang around your animals and they can make your animals sick. So you got to get them out of there anyway.
Is that okay? Fuck it. There's a couple of people I want to do that to.
Pigeon bash? A couple of people? Name names. Certain individuals' baby father?
No. Not even worth the time.
Oh,
really good.
I've been listening. I listen to podcasts. What's it?
Oh, bro, that's what we need to talk about.
The Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our friend.
We have a friend?
Yeah. The guy you want to be like.
Oh, Rory.
Joe Budden's leaving Spotify. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Joe Budden is what made Spotify a podcast, exclusive podcast destination.
Yeah. Joe Budden leaves Spotify. How do you feel about before we get into all of that? How do you feel about Charlemagne and other people's take on Joe Budden and the JBP situation right now?
What you want to say?
Let me pull up. Why don't you tell the folks about how Spotify is? Well, let's talk about how good Tidal is.
Oh shit! Tidal pays a hell of a lot more money.
Like how much more?
What? 45. Shit, I almost died right now. Fucking chocolate chip waffle almost killed me. 45,000 streams. Say you get 45,000 streams, which is not even a lot of streams. Spotify, I think, will pay you like $270 or some shit. Tidal's like $1,200. But nobody has Tidal. It's the same shit. You pay like $9.99 a month. Same thing you pay for Apple Music. Same thing you pay for Spotify, and fuck Spotify because they done fuck Joe Budden over.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I could just say, because Joe Budden even said he told people not to say fuck Spotify because of what they got going on at the end of this year. He just said he's not gonna. He said it's just fucking him. He's not gonna stay exclusive to Spotify when there's so much other stuff going on outside of that. He said he made more money when he was touring.
Oh, definitely.
Than what he was.
But you can't tour like that right now.
And he said that's what fucked up his money. He said they screwed him out of a bonus because they fudged the numbers and said
who fudged the numbers?
Spotify, that a stream wasn't really a stream.
What? What the fuck? What that don't even what?
Yeah, but basically,
make that make sense, Spotify.
Yeah, Charlemagne the God has some words for Joe Budden amid his beef with Spotify. 2 years after cutting ties with Media Complex over Eternal Tips, Joe Budden has hit another impasse with current employer Spotify. The prolific podcaster has announced he's leaving the platform, firing off at his former partners in a series of since-deleted tweets. The Breakfast Club host weighed in on the development, and Charlemagne the God, who is clickbait hero, cited a pattern in Joe Budden's business affairs, two of which ended because he felt undermined or undervalued. If you're working a job for $8.95 an hour, that another man comes in and makes $25 an hour, and you can't even get a raise to $12 an hour, you're still stuck at that $8.25. What are you gonna do?
That's fucking. And what's that in regard to them signing Joe Rogan?
And Joe Rogan and a whole nother podcast network. When Joe Rogan probably wanted to come to Spotify after he saw what people like Joe Budden were doing on Spotify as a platform. If you keep having the same issues with various companies because it's the same thing at Complex, it's probably them. It's probably Joe, Charlemagne quip, pointing out the common denominator of the deal. On April 27th, Spotify confirmed the split in a shortened statement saying that they made Joe a substantial offer to stay at Spotify, but he declined the offer, which is now the source of his fury on social media. Joe went off in his response, which I didn't get a chance to see the Twitter shit because it went down so fast. Fuck y'all and that deal. He insisted that after his exclusive show exceeded all of Spotify's metrics and audience reach expectations, he never got a bonus from the company, received a Christmas or New Year's vacations, and was obligated even during his dad's life-threatening sickness to pod.
Well, that just goes to, what's the contract say? It's probably you have to deliver a certain number of episodes or some shit.
But he's delivered that episodes before his contract was even up. That's the whole thing. They got 5 more episodes left before his 2 years even up. He does 2 podcasts a week. Yeah, every week.
It's crazy that's already been 2 years.
Yeah, he flew through that.
It's very, very, very fast.
And it's not like he does a redo. All right. Yeah, we only do hour and a half, but we do video also at the same time. Exactly. And we don't have we don't have 8 people in the background running everything for us. So no. And we're not sitting on a panel that has 4 people that are doing research. So it's a little bit difficult but we normally give you guys an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Every time we do a pod, on top of everything fucking else we're doing, because we're doing just as much as Joey's probably doing, if not more.
Vision said how many times Bud been accused of beating women in the past decade.
Past decade, 6.
Damn, that's a lot.
6. 3 accounts from the same person, and he beat the cases. Pun intended.
Yeah, late as fuck. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, he's very emotional.
Emotional, yes, but I might also say that he's brilliant, especially when it comes to knowing the value behind a medium and being able to take it to, you know what I'm saying, different places. Because the show he had on Complex when he was on there was fucking great.
Yeah, he's good. His pull up interviews are dope too.
And the thing he did is he learned from Def Jam, went to Complex, and from what he learned at Def Jam, negotiated with Complex, right? Complex took ownership. They owned the rights to the show. Joey wanted a raise because the show was doing so great. They didn't want to give him a raise. People were going to Complex for that show because he was on it.
He deserved a raise.
Didn't give it to him, so he left. He had his podcast going, so he was doing that show and his podcast 2 days a week. Yeah. Eating off the podcast. We can know and go look at what the numbers do. It's not just that. People go and they look, oh, he only got like 200 million views on YouTube. That's not enough per episode. On top of what he's doing on Spotify, on top of selling out shows when he goes on the road, on top of the pull-ups, like he has star power. On top of fucking State of the Culture over on Revolt. You're not just getting the podcast.
We'll see what happens. So what's he do now? He just goes back to putting it out on all the other platforms and putting it on YouTube.
No, I think he might be in for Apple bag. Ooh. I honestly think he might be in on the Apple bag. I think that's one of the reasons why he went over there and did that crossover with Nikki on her podcast. One of her highest rated podcasts that she had is when he came on there. And Apple has the money to give him that bag. And Apple will take the shit and put him on the front page of the Apple podcast. Apple will promote for money. But are they going to give him what he wants? Because what he has right now is ownership of his brand. That's one of the reasons why he chose the Joe Budden podcast as the name of the podcast. Yes. Instead of keeping it, I'll name that podcast later. So for him, it's about the rights and the ownership of what's going on, which everybody should be paying attention to. Because what I think it is, Spotify signed him 2 years ago, right? And I feel like they're negotiating with him off that 2 years ago. When he's going, no, look where we're at now. This is where I saw what you gave them because of the value you saw in me. I don't need to get what they get.
I'm just laughing because your arm keep coming into my screen.
I'm not trying to get what they get, but we deserve more. Because from the contract that he talked about on the contract he talked about on the podcast, that Spotify wanted to start getting ownership, have percentages of everything that they did. Not just Joey, but if Roy went and did an album like he did, because Roy's in the business. Roy got side deals. He makes money. Roy's a hustler. Yes. He had money before he came to the pod.
Yeah, so, he worked corporate.
Yeah.
He worked for Sony. And
he had the Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't Ciroc. It was Douce.
He was doing Hennessy first.
Yeah, he was doing Henny Palooza, and then got with fucking Jay, and now he was doing the Douce Paloozas. Yes. Which that got kicked in the ass. But
COVID.
We know Maul's pedigree.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Parks is one of the greatest engineers in the industry.
Yes, that's
That's a fact. So it's like, you want a piece of what they were doing and what they're doing, what they would have did on their own anyway, without the podcast. Nah, Joey understands. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna give you more money, but we want more. Like, we want more ownership on everything." They wanted to be that one of the things they asked for is to be able to take ads and put ads on his entire back catalog.
yeah. What money does he get from it?
Nothing. They wanted the ad revenue.
No. You got to give me some a piece of it. Give me a percentage or a lump sum or some shit. Offer me something.
It's Spotify not understanding that the one thing I think I like about him than other people that are like in the business is that he comes from the music business, so he understands what it is to be fucked.
Well, I think Spotify don't give a fuck about him anymore because they got Joe Rogan.
Which I think is a mistake.
I think they don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, we just gave Joe Rogan.
They don't just got Joe Rogan. They got another big.
Yeah, but when you look at it,
loud as shit.
When you look at it as they got Joe Rogan. You don't look at it as like they got Joe Rogan and a bunch of other people. The only people that look at that is the people who listen to those other people, which I don't. So I just look at it as they got fucking Joe Rogan for a shitload of fucking money. Would they give like $160 million, 120, $160 million?
I'll tell you, I think they got more. I think they ain't more than that. Because they have exclusivity.
Yeah, but exactly. And
he can't put that shit. Everything. He retains everything, but he can't put that shit up nowhere else. He can only put clips up on YouTube.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, so it has to be more than that.
Yeah, because the monetization on YouTube alone is what that's crazy. But they are launching their video. Thing. Yeah. So, but is their video platform going to be free like YouTube's is?
I doubt it.
So you got.
Well, it might not be free. It might run like YouTube ads if you don't have a premium.
It has to, or they're not. That's because nobody's gonna. I'm not gonna. I watch all this. I watch all this. Just about everyone he does, every podcast that he does, but I'm not gonna pay a monthly subscription to watch it anymore.
Not just for him, and that's the thing. That's the thing about having more than one podcast on that people pay attention. If you have something like a Joe Budden.
They don't have Joe Budden.
So I'm saying if you have somebody like a Joe Budden, Joe Rogan, it's multiple podcasts on your platform. That's when you might get somebody to, you know what I'm saying, pay for that premium. But that's the only reason I have premium is, and I'm gonna tell y'all a trick. T. Clark just dropped his album, right?
Yes.
I have Spotify Premium.
Okay.
So there's no albums. You know what I do? I go and click download all.
There you go.
Because when you click that download all, it's downloading each track, and each track is counting as a download for him. Not as a stream, it's counting as a download.
Yes.
Then when I go and stream the album, when I connect back online, even if I'm offline, his stream started counting, but he still got that official download. Even if I never listened to the album, I go click that download all to make sure he gets his money.
There you go.
And that's the benefit to Spotify Premium. That's why everybody wanted their free 2 weeks. They want those codes and stuff to get people in there, because if people go in there and download this stuff, especially if, let's say, you're in an office factory and you want to listen to podcasts, you go on Spotify, you download the ones you want to listen to, and then you listen to them offline. It's counting as downloads. It's counting as more money for them, and that's where the push to the Spotify Premium is interesting. You know what I'm saying? But Spotify doesn't want to get him all his numbers. Luckily, the way they upload their stuff, because they upload the stuff themselves, they're able to see their numbers. I think Joey said he had a chance to go to Tidal, and he was talking to Jay, and he was like, all I want to do is be able to know what's going on with my numbers. And Jay was like, no. I'm not gonna let you see what goes on in the background.
Yeah, that's I can understand why Joe would want to see the numbers. I don't understand why they don't want him to see the numbers. Well, probably because they would be like, yeah, he's gonna find out he's very underpaid.
Yeah, find out his value's higher. Like, I feel like one of the reasons I podcast is because he podcasts, because I end up wanting to talk about more shit of what they talked about and go deeper into it.
Yes.
one of the reasons I started vlogging was from his Joe Budden TV vlogs. I still remember the shit where he had Drake on, and Drake was like, man, he's one of the greatest.
Yes,
you better watch it. He was all on Joe Budden's nuts.
he definitely was.
Yeah. And that's why in the Joe Budden Drake beef, Drake didn't answer back. When you put out the first track, and the first track is your voice talking about how much you love the other individual, what do you say?
You just get Drake sad.
But this is something that people who are, I would say, Akeisha Cautious, I would say them guys over there, the Who's Your Favorite podcast, anybody that does anything like we do, right? This is something they should be watching. Even if you're not talking about it, you should be watching, paying attention to what's going on, and then watch the move that he makes. Because the move that he makes might open up something that you could do.
Yeah, something you probably are going to want to follow.
Because that's honestly all he wants to do. The one thing I like about that guy, whether nothing else, I'm a fan of some of his music, not all of his music. Because a lot of that shit's not mixed. He's for the creator.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not necessarily about the money. It's about him getting his worth. He doesn't want more than what he's worth. He just feels that if he's not being paid what he's working, you know what I'm saying? What's the point in being here? When I know I can go somewhere else and make more so I can raise the bar for creators. Because if he goes to Apple and gets a shit ton of money, hey, that's good for us. Because that means if we ever do something and we go to talk a deal with one of them, that's our measuring stick. We know what his numbers are. We know what he's doing. If we're anywhere close to that, we know we're supposed to get that.
Exactly. Okay. But now we just wait to see what he's going to do.
I think we got, 5 more episodes. This is like intriguing. This is like watching playoff basketball. Like, you like 5 more episodes, you know, then we get to see what he's going to do. Then you have to worry about when he's going to announce it.
How long of a break are they going to take?
I don't think they take a break. I
think they will.
You think they will?
I think they will.
Well, they did say they didn't get a vacation. Spotify gave them Rolexes, didn't give them their bonus. They fucking fucked them out their bonus. They fudged the numbers so they didn't get their bonus.
Yeah, so.
And that's one of the things Charlamagne say, oh, you didn't negotiate vacation days in your contract? It was his first fucking contract with Spotify.
He should have known better, though.
It's a fucking rookie deal.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucked up. He definitely, yeah. Because he's been fucked over on music deals before, so he definitely should have known exactly what he like. But you don't think about vacation days when you come from a music background because you do what the fuck ever you want. You just gotta have the music in by a certain point.
Right.
So,
but I like to watch him because every time he does something, he learns, and then you watch him changes. You know what I'm saying? The way he moves in order to. You see the acknowledgement that he learned a lesson. Every time he makes a different move, you see it. I mean, look when he went back to Love and Hip Hop. He got him and his baby mama a bigger check.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Like, do you know who I am? Do you know who she is? We ain't even together. But that's my baby mom. That's the mother of my child. Y'all gonna pay her too.
And that they did.
Yeah. Spawned into a decent little music career for her. Like, listen to Sin Santana's music. She's not bad. She's really not bad. I've heard worse. A lot worse. Like, she can actually carry a tune. It's a lot worse out there.
Everybody makes bad music.
Yeah, like WAP.
Let's not get into that.
Get back into that.
You're gonna throw everything all around and shit.
No, not here because I can't afford the shit here. I can afford it at home. I can't afford the shit here. The fucking board, the board next to me is like a fucking week of pay.
We're gonna be doing we're supposed to be doing it. I want to get anybody that wants to get involved in some weird cool shit. Who likes hot wings? You like hot wings, Indy?
Shit. Yeah.
We're gonna do Rev, the great Rev.
Are you sure? Is he gonna be alive for you to do that?
What? I mean, he hasn't told me to call it off.
Man, I've never seen him ever put anything on Facebook about his health, and he put something on Facebook about his health.
Well,
maybe. All right. He just put a message up about his health. This is the type of shit he eats, and he wants to hold a challenge with this shit. So think about that wisely, people.
Yes. So anyway, I know you guys probably have seen clips or even watched the show on YouTube, Hot Ones, but we're gonna do a Midwest edition. Questions. It'll be hosted by me and Rev, and he will be the one eating with whoever the guest is. It will not be me. Maybe, but we're taking some. You can submit basically like a little EPK, or video or single, whatever. A serious inquiries only. Like all you people out here that are gonna watch this and want to send some shit in. If it sucks, I'm gonna have you on the show, and then we're just gonna tell you how much your shit sucks during the whole show while you're eating very hot fucking chicken wings.
Well, I got something for you.
Are you gonna do it?
I'll be your first challenger.
Okay, there we go.
I'll be your first challenger, and I'm gonna cry like a bitch.
It'll be Thursday nights. So Keisha Cautious should do her show on Tuesdays.
I'm sorry, Keisha.
We love you.
I'm sorry, Keisha. Well. Just to look, we moved the link up. We moved the link up to record it, just so it wasn't so many live shows during the week.
So, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Fucking, we're gonna get up to bigger guests. Rev got some people up his sleeve that he wants to come do it. That he think he could get. So,
if y'all don't understand who Kyle Rev Miller is, he's the mini Mexican version of Rob Villain. They both have serious ties to the industry and are two of the hardest working people out here. And Rev has been
he's on a whole nother level than I am.
Rev works. Half of the artists you listen to right now, whether industry or not, graphics and websites are probably designed by Rev.
That's yeah.
Not to mention that he could probably out rap half of you artists now.
That's a safe assessment too.
Yeah. So y'all need to stay in tune with him.
Yeah. So like I said, hit me up. Fucking send a message to the hotline 219-702-6028. Try to lock you in. You come over here, eat some hot wings, cry on TV.
Yeah, I'd definitely be the first guest. We can get it down. Who's making the wings though? Where we getting the wings from?
Well,
Sheffield's?
No, that's too far away from here to get them, and they'll still be good.
Shit.
Like theoretically, the closest place to get wings.
Fuck Wingstop.
Is B Dubs in Cherville.
Fuck B Dubs, man. Like I want big. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. I want wings.
Yeah, I feel you.
Where the fuck we at in Highland? It's nothing over here. That's the problem.
That's why I said
it's nothing over here.
Or you go a little further down, you go to 30, and you get Hooters.
Hooters might work.
So then you gotta hurry up and get back down here.
Well, the thing about Hooters bread and their wings is that Hooters isn't bad, especially the bone in reheated.
Okay.
If you get it sauceless, which is the thing, it's not bad reheated.
So that's the little shit that we gotta iron out. But that's coming up. Like I said earlier, new album from Bug. Here's the Life coming up.
There's some more stuff. There's something going on Friday. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's something big too.
Friday. Well, this is Friday.
It's something else Friday, but this is early in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. This is Friday night, 10 o'clock. Voodoo Lounge, Hip Hop Baby Showcase. Special live performances by special live people. So the people won't be dead. They'll be live. And they'll be special.
So I'm also thinking about doing my performance in a full Black Panther leotard.
You're performing there? Oh, I thought you were performing.
No, I was gonna. Is there somewhere we do a live feed because I'll be out of town and like I could perform where I'm at, like in the hotel room.
I mean, if you want, I don't know if they got a TV we could play it off of though. Maybe not.
All right. Also Friday, September 5th. That's September 5th, right? Friday.
No, that would be Saturday.
Okay, Saturday, September 5th. Hosted by the Who's Your Favorite Podcast? The I Won in Battle League. It's an online battle league. So all you got to do is tune into the Who's Your Favorite Podcast Network, and you'll get to see 3 battles. Rap Battle 1, Ace Tyler versus Nitty. Rap Battle 2, YP versus Jupac. And a versus song battle with the Who's Your Favorite Podcast own Rich Alert against Young Sosa. 390-second rounds. You pick the winner. I won in Battle League.
Okay.
That really hurt.
I don't know any of those people besides Ace Tyler. I don't know who. No. Jupac. What is that? Is he Jewish?
Wow. Well, Rich,
like, what does that mean? Like, I don't like these are things that I want to know.
Well, Rich Alert is actually the Who's Your Favorite Podcast dude sits on the left with the glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the hosts. He's actually a really dope MC. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an interesting thing, and I think that's one of the things to know, that if you don't know him, this will be something to help you get to know him. It's something that's not going to take that long. Maybe we're looking 2 hours on a Saturday, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what goes on. So make sure you tune into the Who's Your Favorite Podcast to check that out, to see what dudes. I think they do it. Just tune into the network. Check them out. They'll have all the information stuff up there. If you follow Skodala.
Yes,
Skodala. He's the one who's got everything for y'all. So make sure y'all check that out. And maybe me and Bug can get in there on a versus song battle. You know who I don't want to be? You know who I don't want to be in a versus song battle against? G Scott, because that motherfucker has 80 songs.
Yo, bro, did you see the versus song battle they're about to have? Yo-San versus Rick.
Okay, so Rick's finna lose a versus battle. We got one.
There is no fucking way in hell that is humanly possible that goes down like that.
Yo-San is more popular and has a bigger catalog than Rick Jill right now.
No, he does not. He does not have a bigger catalog.
He's got a bigger hit catalog than
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Shit, Willie Bobo might have a better catalog than Rick Jill.
Maybe
I'm mixing.
Maybe
I'm mixing Yo-San and Willie Bobo up. Maybe that's the problem.
Where is Willie Bobo?
He's
been gone for a while.
No, he just dropped something.
No, like he's been like no social media, nothing.
True. No, he just hit me up the other day, but I don't. That might not have been social media.
Yeah, since like for a while. Usually he's sharing shit like 4 or 5 times a day.
The rich life that he's living. But no, when they go silent like this, it's normally because they're working on something. And then they'll pop back out and they'll flood our timelines for like a fucking year and we see nothing but them. And then they'll disappear again.
That's how it's about to be with G Scott. Yeah. About to drop all types of shit for you motherfuckers.
Hollow Gang Bug, what's up with a versus song battle, dog?
We've been through this before.
It only got to be 3 songs. That motherfucker got 3. You know he got 3 to 5 hot fucking songs. Bug's got heat.
A 3 to 5 song versus battle with you.
Yeah, I don't even shit. I might lose unless I play new shit. Oh, really? Shit.
I'm trying to think what 3 he would even put up.
Bad to you will be one. That's a hit, no matter if I like it or not. That's a hit.
Oh, you sure liked it on stage with the blow up now.
I was drunk. Bad to you.
Straight solo songs or features.
Well, you would play one verse and a hook. So that's what they do in the verses, right? They do one verse and a hook. Well, I don't know what the fuck they did in that Brandy Monica shit. They was playing whatever the fuck they wanted to play. But I swear, like one of Brandy's songs is going on for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This isn't fair.
The memes are gold.
This isn't fair. Yeah, they definitely don't. You are not Erykah Badu. You cannot dress like that. Miss Badu and Sade can dress however the fuck they want to dress. Some of y'all need to look at how the fuck y'all dressing.
Yeah.
2 Cents.
Maybe.
And what's the other one with Critical?
King of the Street.
King of the Streets. King of the Streets bad to you in 2 Cents? That's a heavy 3.
Yeah. Well, if you want to include Bad to You, since that's from a new album, coming Here's the Life, featuring the hit singles, Here's the Life, Bad to You, and a bunch of other shit that I'm not going to announce yet.
Oh, that'd be sick. I don't even know what I put up against them, to be honest with you. I have to do Illy Indy. They might cancel something out. I don't have a girl song. I don't have a newer girl song. That's my problem.
Your girl song and his girl song are two totally different
They
songs.
are. Do I have to put iPod in there?
Oh my God, I forgot you got a song called iPod.
On a project that was released by New Era and Villain Radio.
Bro, that's how old we are. Like, people don't understand what the term podcast derives from. Like, the podcast was a whole Apple invention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's things you could download to put on your fucking iPod and listen while you do whatever you're fucking doing, gardening or working on your car, or whatever the case may be.
And iPod was us chasing the licensing deal.
Oh yeah, how'd that work out?
Didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
We didn't have the connections then that we have now.
No, that's like having a song called Walkman.
No, they did, because like iPod rocked for a minute, and then the remix was supposed to be iPod Nano or iPod Touch.
Oh, jeez.
Or something like that. And then as soon as the iPhone came out, it was over with for my iPod song. Because man, they usually had the commercials with the people like dance with all the colors and shit. I remember the video, we chopped all that shit up and like made the people dance along with the fucking song and shit.
Oh, I'm glad I never seen that.
It was a good song though for the time. It wouldn't work in a versus battle now.
Probably not.
No.
So that answers your own question. No.
I'm just gonna chance it, and I'm gonna play Stay in the Hood.
It's funny how
I'm gonna play Stay in the Hood.
The Black Panther just staring at the stripper like, damn, that bitch is laying there like that for a long time.
Hey, and we didn't do that on purpose. No, that was totally natural.
I just noticed it. We're an hour and 23 minutes, hour and 24 minutes in, and I just noticed that right
now. Shit, bro. I think most of my shit. All right, I would do Illy Indy. I have to do Reaching for the Stars, considering it's the only fucking song I have that has 1 million+ views and streams. So I have to do Reaching for the Stars. I think what's gonna hurt me is what crowd comes in.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's what's gonna hurt me is what crowd goes in, because I got a lot.
Well, you guys could do it at the next show we do, and you could your set could be whatever you want to do.
Hey,
songs you want to do, and his set be his songs that he wants to do.
I got you. Illy Indy, Reaching for the Stars, and Broken.
Oh, so one of your songs is gonna feature the guy you're versing.
Hey, why not?
That's okay.
Why not?
Whatever.
Why not?
Okay.
Just don't play his verse. I had the better verse on that song.
Okay. That could be arranged. We could do shit. We could do all types of shit because he's.
I mean, it's great promotion. It's fun.
His live shows are a whole nother thing.
My live shows are a whole nother thing.
Especially when we come out with like 6 blow-up dolls.
I helped with that.
We know you sexually assaulted a poor vinyl lady.
She asked for it. She totally consented to the situation.
It was consented, and we learned that night that he really has an affinity for white women, even those are the vinyl variety.
What's wrong with? Let's not get it. Let's not get into that, because I don't need Babs giving me a whole fucking lecture. I'll never be able to go play with G. Pause. I caught myself, so it doesn't count.
Oh, geez. Speaking of G. Scott.
Yeah.
That about wraps it up for this week, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that was good.
I don't really want to get into anything else. I mean, I want to close out with it has been 173 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered.
No
Kyle
justice,
Rittenhouse is
no
a
peace.
motherfucking domestic terrorist.
No justice, no peace.
And fucking ultra conservative white male is the major threat to this country.
No justice, no peace.
And that's this week's edition of Unpopular Opinion. And Indy made it through a show with us that with me anyway, that he didn't get mad and leave, take his ball and go home.
I got way too much shit to pack up to leave like that again. Way too much shit to pack up. You know what the fuck that look like? You hear all this shit in the background. Like, what the fuck is going on?
And I stayed alive the whole time. Be like, look at this motherfucker. But next week, Danger Zone, 2:00 p.m. Tuesday. Facebook Live. Also, robvillain.com/podcast. We stream live from the website for that podcast show thing, whatever it is that we do. Next week we'll be back here, not from Wakanda, but I'll be at strip club. Who knows what he'll be next week? We'll see what happens in the news this week.
Yeah, my background seems to go with the news. We might be in Bel Air with the way things are going.
Yeah,
if we lose Will Smith, I might fucking kill myself.
Don't say things like that. I'm gonna Photoshop some people in the strip club with me for next week.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I choose 2 people?
We'll see.
Let me choose 2 people.
We'll keep it a secret till we go live next week.
No, one needs to be James Haley.
Shout out to Vision for doing
You were getting ready to play a G Scott song?
No, I gotta do my my weekly thing. You know the state of this country is the Cheeto and Chief today said everybody should vote twice by mail to make sure that it goes through. No, for real, he really said that. He said you should vote twice so you make sure it gets there.
This is the same person that didn't want anybody to vote by mail.
Oh my God!
Is he that scared of Biden?
I don't know. Biden raised more money in the month of August than any other Democratic nominee for president in the history of fucking them tracking that shit.
And that's without a Michelle Obama endorsement.
And that's exactly. And it was all from small donors, all $5, $10, $15, $20 donations. The majority of it, anyway.
If
it's basically, it looked like Bernie Sanders got people are like kind of getting behind him a little bit.
If he loses,
even though we didn't necessarily want to.
If he loses,
but like I've said many times before, like I don't like fuck both these guys, but I don't really want Trump picking maybe 2 more Supreme Court justices. Nope.
And I just want to put this out there, y'all. If you're trying to get in contact with me, you know what I'm saying? New phone, who's this?
Oh,
send me your contact info, man.
Oh my God.
We ultra over here.
This guy.
We ultra over here.
This guy.
We ultra black.
Yes. But like I said, next week, Tuesday, 2:00 p.m. streaming from robvillain.com/podcast, Facebook Live, fucking all that good shit. I use a service where I can integrate it in Instagram Live, but I haven't been able to figure out how to fucking do both of them. So maybe I'll be able to do that soon too. But anyway, next Tuesday, Danger Zone. Next Wednesday, Unpopular Opinion. We'll have a link up maybe one day or something. I don't know how that goes anymore.
I guess I'll get it done. We'll have a link up next week.
Yeah, so next week, I don't know what next week means. If next week means next week or next week means whatever, because I don't even know what today is.
It depends. Getting 4 people together to do a podcast for their separate schedules is kind of hard. We only need 3, so we'll see what's popping.
We're gonna end out with G Scott joint because I know I don't get flagged for that type of shit. So I usually play 1 or 3. G Scott options.
Nowadays I got options. Any, mini, mighty, mo shit.
I was like, what the fuck kind of remix is this bullshit?
I need this one, that one. I need her right there, her right there. Nowadays I got options. Any, many, money, more shit. Nowadays I got options. All these bitches come and go shit. Switching up is not a problem. Realest nigga since my core clips. Nowadays I got options. 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 Nowadays I got options.